If anybody has any ideas, 1, what is it? 2, how do I get rid of it? Leave it in the comments below. I'd appreciate any kind of feedback or advice, because this is our 2nd year and it's winning. But here we are, it's September now, post the Jamboree. Got some things to do, so we got to move the rams and the little goats. Also had some other stuff happen, for over the past couple of weeks, which we'll get a little bit later and share that with you too. But right now, we're gonna pick some fence, start moving the big rams and the little goats. So when we're picking fence with 2 people, I just find it a lot easier to have my arms out like this, like a set of forks on a forklift. And then Amy just kind of slides the net over my hands, lays the post on, keep moving forward. That fence is on, don't forget.
Hey, buddies. Did you take a walk the other day?
They sure did. So normally we have the lambs, 100-foot section of fence, and move them that way. But this past paddock was 200 feet of fence because we were gone for a while and just working on a new rotational pattern. Thanks.
We picking the other piece of fence too?
Yeah, we need them both. Can you slide that? You're stuck. Thanks. That should do.
Ooh, it's actually
That got really humid
feeling
right
warm.
there. Whew, like it came out of the ground and like.
Yeah.
You got to stop chasing the cat. Stop it. All right. So that's fence. I like to do the fence, get that done, then come back up, get the food and minerals, because that way we could put her up at that time.
Okay.
And then go back down and move them. So this is the frustration right now. All this green stuff behind me, this is our what we call our orchard area of pasture. This is where we run the rams. Mom, if you want to turn the camera. So over here, we got the rams and the goats. And we're actually going to take them and we're going to move them this way. And I have a spot still over here. We're going to skip all this, but we're going to keep on coming behind me and put them over here where there's more food. But the frustration is all this green right here, nobody eats it. The rams don't eat it, the ewes don't eat it, the goats don't eat it. And it's all starting to turn into a yellow flower too. I don't know if it's goldenrod or something else, but this popped up on us last year while I wasn't really tending behind the animals. And this year I've been trying to tend behind the animals and cut it. I cut it probably twice this year, but you can see it's still popping up, and just got to figure out how to get rid of it. It's definitely thriving on whatever the animals are putting down. But we're gonna get moving with some fence over here and get the animals moved. At least there's some stuff in here that they'll eat.
I'm gonna leave a little patch that's kind of flat for the goats right there.
Well, the goats have been pushing their stuff down to the road anyways.
Yeah, but to have a little high side.
Yeah. I want to come through these trees.
Here?
Yes.
Not helpful.
So we have the Rams' new paddock set up. Have the opening right there that I'll go and open it up and walk them to over there. They've been a little rambunctious lately. I don't know if it's because it's the time of year or what, but they've been a little bit edgy. But I got to walk in there, get their bowl, then we'll walk over, open the fence, and go from there. Okay, you gotta let me through. Come on. You're not eating your minerals. Okay, you're leaning on me awful hard. Come on. Come on. Now Claude here actually did back up on me the other day and lowered his head. So I did have to smack him around a little bit. keep him in check. But that's actually part of being a shepherd. The animals do need to understand who's in control, even though they could hurt me pretty easily, I think, if they wanted to. But always be mindful of your animals. Come on, buddies. Going nice and easy. Oh, come on. Good boys, this way. Come on. Good boys, right to the opening. Good boys. That's the good boys today. Here, we're gonna come right here. You got, and you're good. All right. Can't expect anything more out of that. All right. You got the zoomies? Huh? You got some zoomies? Your plans? Okay, I guess I could start picking. So the goats, even though they're pretty much the same age as the little rams, they're not as well bucket trained. So we don't open field walk them. We walk them more like a dog. We walk them on a lead. Fajita, our female, is usually pretty good about getting on the lead. But Burrito, the little Billy, he's skittish and kind of still standoffish. As you can see, Amy's trying to coax him over, but he ain't gonna come over because it's in her hand. So he's like, ain't no way I'm walking over there. But sometimes you just got to catch him and drag him. Their bowls are down bottom. He's like, no way. Want some intervention? Hey, buddy. Come on.
Step down.
Let's come over to a... Can you get out of the bowl, please? Thank you. I know she doesn't mind. You all got this place like all steppy and stuff. You know it's not a bad thing.
You want to check his underside too.
Mm-hmm. The wrong way. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go this way to the flat spot.
Okay. I'll get their other bulls. So what Amy's looking for with the little Billy is we banded him, what, in July? Yeah, we banded him in July, so just checking, make sure everything's happening as it's supposed to, and treating it as necessary. $7.5 with all those weeds up against it. 7.5. Oh.
Alright, it is on.
Okay.
I think we can put the white post in with the fence on it.
Famous last words. I'm going to shut the fence off. With a fence that tests at 7.5, yeah, I don't need to get zapped by that. So with our terrain, you know, we do utilize these temporary posts. They work great. Just stick them in where you need them, clip them on, and away you go. Most of the time they don't even have to be super tight either. Just enough to keep the fencing in place. So that's the rams moved. That's the goats moved. And again, this plant that nobody eats. You can see it's here, bright yellow. Again, I don't know if it's goldenrod. That's what I've been calling it, goldenrod. But nobody eats it. And if you look close up there, all up and through here, all that, all has yellow tops on it. So what I'm going to be having to do is I'm going to come through. I don't know if I need to pull it out from the ground, cut it again, or what. So if anybody has any ideas, 1, what is it? 2, how do I get rid of it? Leave it in the comments below. I'd appreciate any kind of feedback or advice, because this is our 2nd year and it's winning. I still have some variety of species, but this stuff grows so fast and so thick that anything underneath it doesn't grow. I mean, you could see all in through here, even a little more open areas. It started to grow some other species of green stuff, but it's not keeping. Where on the other side of where the rams are at and the goats, I'll show it to you later, only did a little bit of grazing there this year and I think last year, and it's got multi-species of green stuff in there, which everybody eats. So, you know, again, any advice, comments, feedback, leave it below. Let me know what you think. Any help would be appreciated.